10 steps for a better maritime industry, a sort of 10 commandments. Can you tell us a little more about what are the 10 things to do in order to have a better world, maritime world?
When I read it, I have to admit that I wrote and I didn't have any pain. I started to say, okay, what are my wishes? Strange enough came 10. It could have been 20. So 10, when there is an error of a pilot, or when we have a problem like the Prestige, it cannot happen again. So we needed to have a dedicated port of refuge, where, in case of a problem, we can really repair.
Well, before I start with that, I think let me say something about education and training, because that is something in Turkey that we truly dedicate ourselves to that. That's why we have a university now. It will be the first maritime university solely dedicated to maritime, first time in Turkey. And a lot of things will be changed, but this will never change. And we always have to remember this. I do sometimes hear things like automated vessels. And this is coming from sometimes charter, and today world, the ship owner. I don't want to go really against that, because it is the charter's work. But you know, it's for me it is so unrational. You know, it's because every single day the seamen, you know, on the sea protect the seas, the life, and our vessels. And what is more important in a way, from the very capitalist point of view, the cargo they are carrying, because if there is no shipping, which is the servant of the people, the half of the world will freeze, the other half will starve. You know, shipping is a very important and essential business. And that's why that the young people and has a vital role, because if you are not into shipping, there is no shipping. So we are all have the responsibility to do whatever it takes in order to help and support our youngsters to come to shipping.
Thanks, Angelo. I think that your presentation is longer than my speech, so well, I try to see if I would like to wake up some of the guys that are on the end of the stage. Ragazzi, proviamo anche un attimo magari in italiano, 2 parole, così almeno magari qualcuno si sveglia. Qualcuno si è addormentato, well, no, but let's go on in English. Well, you mentioned in your initial presentation that you were going to ask what is the 4th pillar of the temple, in my opinion. And in my opinion, I think that, well, it's not a pillar, but it's a sort of comment on that. It's possible. The first, in my opinion, could be possible. Because I'm not sure that, well, of what we have talked about today is something that is fully in reality, or...
Sorry for this, but I really, honestly, don't have anything to add to these speeches. I'm sorry for this, but I like just to remind with you the big challenge we have, that's to continue to work around these 3 P's, to work around them and to connect them, and maybe to find new P's to add. Just to remind with you all that people is something really important. It's easy to say, but meeting people means sharing, means knowledge, means confrontation, and confrontation adds something new. Through the confrontation, we can discover ways we never seen before. We can discover things we didn't see before or we didn't consider before. We can discover new ways that can be useful to add to our achievement. We can be
A young person. Did they tell everything that a young person would like to hear when talking about the young students when they are going to join this maritime world?
First of all,
I go into the topic with a classification society's point of view, we know as NADET, we have a quite big role in maintaining the sustainability in maritime industry. Considering the three aspects in sustainability in maritime industry, economical, environmental and social ones, we always know that we have to put some regulations, some rules into the law in order to keep the sustainability. First of all, we always have to be interactive and supportive to all the bodies in the shipping industry, such as designers, shipyards, ship owners, while implementing the aggressive designs for the eco-ships and during the determination of class notations of the ships.
She operates a fleet of owned offshore support vessels and is board member of Startup Bunkers. But more than all, she is, since June 2013, the president of Convitarma Young Shipowners Group. Andrea.
Hi. Oops. Sorry. But the positive news is that, from my point of view, that count nothing, of course, but I have a hope for the young people in shipping. Therefore, I would like to say a few words about young generations in shipping in relation to sustainability. I want to underline that for me, the young generations play now a very important role in shipping, probably more than ever before. And this mainly because of their attitude, I guess, towards the technologies, their skill in using new communication devices. Probably because they know perfectly foreign languages, they have a great strength, they are not afraid to travel all over the world. And we have to say that in relation to sustainability, I believe that new jobs could be created in this moment, even though this is a moment of crisis. I'll explain why. Sustainability, we have
Ancora, last minute surprise.